it's me, host SuperSorrell. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're taking a closer look at the Power Rangers Street Fighter collection today as a part of the Lightning collection. And this is the Morphed Chun-Li, also known as the Blazing Phoenix Ranger. This is the second one that I'm reviewing in the line. I have already done the review of Ryu, so if you haven't checked that out, please go back and check out that video. And let's jump in and check out Chun-Li today. Now, as I said in the last video, I'll say it again just for the sake of continuity of the reviews. I really wish they came with unmorphed heads as well. But that hasn't been included, sadly. So that does let this line down. But Ryu was absolutely amazing. The figure was beautiful, well made, well looked, looked good. So I'm hoping Chun-Li is just the same. So let's go ahead and open this big boy packaging and take a closer look at the Chun-Li inside. So first of all, they do have this really cool big packaging, which is the new box style packaging, but it's more like a deluxe box, to be fair. And they are on the expensive side. I'm not gonna lie. I think these were like 30 quid each or something, maybe a little bit more. So they're not exactly cheap. I understand it's a limited run because it's Power Rangers Street Fighter. Maybe that's why it was a little bit more, the extra licensing fees maybe for the Street Fighter line being thrown in there. But I had to get them because I knew that later down the line, if I didn't get them now, I think these will be harder to find in years to come. I'm taking both little packages out of the box. And a little box inlay, so that's now done. I can pop this box inlay to one side. We don't need the box anymore, so goodbye, yeet! So the first bag, remember the tissue paper, by the way, comes with all the Power Rangers logos on there, and it does also come with like all the logos and things from Street Fighter 2, which is pretty cool. Okay, so in baggie number one. This is the accessory pieces baggie. So this includes the big kick, piece. It comes with the effects bird piece. Obviously, she's the I forgot the name of the ranger now, but yeah, that's like the birdie piece bit. And then there's this one again, which again Ryu had this one. This is the one that sits on the stand and stuff. Really cool big effects pieces. And then she comes with two extra hands, which are open palm hands, which we'll try on in a moment. And then of course we get the little sideways display stand. And if we pop that together like that, there's there's little pinholes here on the bottom to put the characters to do the stance or whatever. And then you would get this bad boy. There's a little, somewhere in it, there it is, a little nubby bit. Which we can attach onto here. There we go. And then like so, you've got the big effects piece going off. Yeah, that one, I think a foot goes into that one. But there's a nub bit there as well. God. It's hard to get that one in, but there is a little ball point for the nub bit. Might need a little bit of heating up. I don't want to snap this. Oh, it goes in an angle. There we go, that's why. So yeah, there you go. And that goes onto the stick. So there's another big piece on the stick. But there you go, that's all the little pieces do fit on and stuff. Which is very cool. Looking at the last one, Can't find a little nubble on. Oh, it's there. Look, it's there. Oh no, I've just bent the plastic. Ah. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I've just bent the plastic a little bit. You gotta be really careful. So I'm gonna leave that now. But there you go, that's a little demonstration of the effects pieces. Let's move on to Chun-Li. We've not even looked at the Chun-Li figure yet. We're 5 minutes in, so let's get on to Chun-Li. Are we ready for the grand reveal? Ah, there we go. There she is. Nice. There we go, she had boot gut, that's why she was in that weird position. Ooh, she's a little bit on the, her arms are a little bit on the flimsy, skinny side, which scared me. Like, it feels like with a bit of tugging that those arms could fall off. She's definitely on the looser side than I would have liked. She's come straight out of the packaging very loose as Chun-Li, which is a proper letdown. Just because it's spent a lot of money on this figure. To have her this loose, this fast, ooh, not very good. But either way, very nice. So let's head on down to the desk cam, guys, where you guys can get an up-close personal look at Chun-Li. So let's head on down to the desk cam. If you love action figures like me and you want to get some really cool pieces like I get, then why not check out comicsandcocktails.co.uk. They don't pay me to say this, but it's where I get a lot of my action figures from. And today's figure did come from Comics and Cocktails. Out of my own pocket and expense, of course, but I use their services quite regularly, so I like to recommend them. So check out comicsandcocktails.co.uk, link in the description. Alright guys, here is everything out of the packaging for our brand new Blazing Phoenix Chun-Li. She looks awesome, by the way. Really love the way she does look. This figure is very nice. She is on the skinnier side from the arm stuff from that perspective, but so are some of the other Power Rangers. Oh yeah, I hate little skinny arms on the women like this. It scares the crap out of me, because I'm always frightened she's going to bend and break in some weird position, but she feels pretty sturdy. I'm loving the shield on there. That is so cool. And then you can still tell it's Chun-Li with these big gauntlet spiky stud things on there. And as well, she's got her own personalized morpher from the comic book, which is pretty cool as well. And like I say, you can still tell it's Chun-Li from the classic design and colour scheme without having to have the unmasked head, but I wish it came with it. She does come with two alternate hands with open palms, but I've got a feeling I think I'm going to leave this setup alone. I do like her with the two clenched fists, and when I looked up her classic stance from like the game, she tends to stand with like that kind of a position, with the foot slightly, ready to, do the kicks. And then her hands are usually clenched, one up, one down. The only time she changes that stance is when she has two open palm hands and changes the stance to something like that. And then has like this hand like flat and this hand outwards. But I don't mind it with the fisticuffs, because it looks more like she's ready to fight. If I take the peg out of there, we can also use this base to sturdier. There we go. To keep her in the stance. There we go. So that's like the classic Chun-Li kind of stance, really. I like it. I was looking up, because obviously these are video game characters. I was looking up the stances from the video games and stuff, and it would be very cool to try to kind of have similar sort of setups to keep them like they're themselves from the game rather than the Power Rangers. But it's very cool. And there she is, stood side by side with Ryu. I do like these figures. They're just very expensive for what they are, to be honest. Yeah, this included a couple of accessory pieces, but I'm not sure if that justifies the costing of these. If they came with alternate heads and maybe a couple of other accessories, maybe I'd be more inclined. But with the fact they haven't got the unmasked head, and all we getting for the extra, because these would have been $24.99 figures at standard if they'd have just come with alternate hands like this. So we're getting a display base to hold, well, display base to put them on or to add the effects pieces, and we get 3 big effects pieces. And that bumps up the cost, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. But, like I keep saying, there is the but there, because I do like these figures, which is the conundrum and the thing that's winding me up so much is the fact that I do love this figure. It is beautiful. And I just know that in 6 to 7 months' time, she's going to be super hard to find. These sold out everywhere. I was lucky to get them. I bought them at last minute. I got a pre-order, and if you remember, at the end of last year, I got a pre-order in, and I only just got them. I nearly missed out myself on this line. So, yeah. It's one of those catch-22s, but I'm remaining positive, and I'm loving this line. I do have Cammy and Ken on the way, so when I've got all 4 together, I'll make a final verdict on this line. But buying this line, it didn't stop me from buying the Cobra Kai line, so I'm a sucker for a good crossover. But guys, finally, what are your thoughts on this Chun-Li figure? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a comment. I'm going to start doing shout outs in the video and answering people's comments at the end of the videos. I'll be starting that from later this week, so please make sure you do leave us a comment down below if you would like a shout out. And guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host SuperSorrell, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the Force be with you. Bye!